Hi. Um, so I have this talk written down that I did a couple weeks ago at my church's youth group. They kind of have a little segment where the leaders, like where a leader will talk about something that's been going on in their life, and this is what I did, and I kind of wanted to record it because, well, I wanted to share it. Okay, so this would have been about July 1st, so it was a Sunday. I, or maybe it was the last day of June. Anyways, so it's a Sunday, and I get off the bus and I'm walking up the street to the church, and it's about 9 o'clock in the morning. Church starts at 9:30, so there's a couple people around. There's time before church starts. And as I'm walking up to the church, this lady comes out of the church and she says, "Oh, can I ask you a question? Do you go here?" And I said, "Yeah, cause I do." And she says, "Oh, and you're welcome here, like." And I'd like to pretend I don't know what she means when she does that gesture thing, but I do. I'm not stupid. I'm painfully insecure and aware that I do not look normal. I know that she's saying, "You don't look welcome here with your blue hair and your piercings and your boy clothes and your girl body and, your unshaven legs that are covered in scars." And yeah, so I know that's what she means when she asks me, "And you're welcome here," like that. It cuts deep. Okay, so a while back I was on this Christian forum because sometimes I like to try to make friends online because I think, hey, maybe one day I can make a friend, like, I don't know, in Norway, and then I can go traveling and crash on their couch, you know. But, anyways, there was this thread and it was introduce yourself. So I, give my little spiel. I'm like, "Oh, hi, I'm Yan, I'm 23, and I am completely passionate about body piercing." And this middle-aged Australian lady, she replies, "Oh, why would you be so passionate about something so obviously dark?" And, okay, biblically, there is nothing written against body piercing. There are several passages in favor of it, equating it with like beautiful things like jewelry and perfumes, and we're not against those, so why are we against piercing? Anyways, I digress. Um, this woman, she went on to say that we should separate ourselves from such practitioners of darkness instead of immersing ourselves in it. And I'm just like, whoa, back the F up. Okay, the only reason those things are so dark, ma'am, is because people like you, with your little light shining, go to these people and you say, "Ew, get away from me. You're not welcome here. You don't look normal." And these people run to a safe place away from your hurtful words. And these places are dark because there is no light. And they say, those people, their God is a God of hate and intolerance. He is not for me. So, ma'am, what I feel like I am called to do is to go to these people with my little light shining and say, "Hey, your assumption, though completely logical based on those people's actions, is wrong, and that Jesus loves and accepts you, regardless of what you look like and what you do." Real talk, okay? My legs are covered in scars. I've struggled with PTSD my entire life. It started to really manifest in my late teens. And one of my coping mechanisms is cutting myself. It sucks. I'm not proud of it. I don't endorse it. I don't want to glorify it, but it is what it is. And this is something I struggle with, and I'm gonna probably struggle with my entire life. And I have scars that are probably gonna stay there forever. And I don't like wearing shorts, but some days it's too hot to wear pants. But I try to hide it. And you know what? Years ago, when I first opened up to somebody about this, their initial response, I went to them looking for love, for acceptance, for somebody to say it's going to be okay, you're going to be okay. But they looked at me with fear and disgust and horror, and they said, I don't understand how a Christian could do this. And now, whenever I wear shorts or go swimming or anything, I'm scared that people are going to see my legs, and I'm scared that they're going to make those assumptions that I'm not, a Christian. They're just going to push me away and go, mm. And I just have this fear that people are going to judge me and drive me away because I am hurting. But, I'm I've been trying to come to terms with what that person has said to me, and it was not okay. What they said to me was wrong. They were wrong to say that. Okay. And as Christians, that's not how we should be ministering to people who come to us with their broken, bleeding hearts exposed. Okay. And I just, I want you to know that Jesus loves you. Okay. And he knows all those little details about you, those ones that you try to hide, those ones that you aren't proud of, and those ones that other people might or have already hurt you for. Even if those other people were representatives of Jesus. Okay? Even if his people have hurt you, Jesus himself loves you. And those people were wrong to hurt you. They were wrong. Okay? Jesus loves you. I love you. Scars and all. Don't hide that, okay? Okay, back to that lady who I saw, who asked me if I was welcomed. So when she asked me that, I said, yes, I am welcomed here. And her face lit up. And she said, that's great. My daughter has just started going to this church, and I can tell they're really welcoming here. And she was so happy. And deep down, I really hope that maybe that touched her and spoke to her in a way that said, you know, that this God is a God for everyone, not just the clean looking people, but for the people who look like this. And maybe she made the connection in her head that this was a God for her as well, who would love her. And yeah, that's what I got.